Hi everyone, it's Joe. Welcome back to the Ramble. It is Friday, October 24th at 10:21 p.m. I meant to do this a little earlier than I did, but I was in the shower and my shower took longer than I intended it to take. But me taking long showers is normal. That one just went on a little longer than it typically does. Sorry, I thought I saw something on my floor. I don't know what that was. Alright, anyway, first things first, stuff that happened after I got off the ramble, but before I started my day today. Let's see, last night after posting yesterday's depression episode ramble thingy, first of all, I would like to, hold on guys, I'm going to pause really quick because my mom is texting me and I'm not very good at multitasking, so I'll be right back. Alright, everyone, I ended up being on the phone for like 20 minutes. I am really sorry. I did not intend to be gone for that long. As I was saying, oh man, that means tonight's not going to get uploaded till way later. Oof. Well, that stinks. I don't know, I try to get these up not too late. As I was saying, yesterday's depression episode, after uploading it, I received a very nice comment from, and like I said with the other person, if you comment, you become ramble content. So if you don't like that, not necessarily don't comment, just, I don't know, in your comment, just be like, please don't turn me into ramble content. Let me see here. I'm not gonna read it word for word. I just want to like get the person and like the general like gist of what they were saying. So yeah, okay. So who is it? Okay, yeah, it was Color. I knew it was Color. I should have just guessed it was Color. Also, I accidentally like tapped the channel thingy, and on their channel thingy it says she, her. So I'm gonna use the pronouns listed here. I think typically I've been using they for all of you, just because I don't know, but this one clearly says so. Yeah, Color. She left a very nice comment. And like sent me like virtual sunshine and just hugs and stuff, and it was really nice, and I'm very appreciative, and thank you very much. Your comment like really boosted my mood. And then I went to bed at one point, and I woke up at like 5 a.m. and there was a comment on this one. I'm okay. No, it wasn't that one. Let me where did I? There was a. Let me see. Maybe it's on here. Okay, I found it. So somebody. Let me see. What? Okay, so this is on the ramble of the 18th. Somebody. What is their channel? That Scene Kid. Okay, that says she, they, so we're just gonna go with she, or they. They left a comment, which I read at like 5 a.m., and I was half asleep, and I thought I imagined the whole thing. And they just said they like listening to people yap about their day. So, and also we hit 14 subscribers, so I'm wondering if maybe that's them. In that case, it's very exciting. I don't know. And then let's see. Okay, so yeah, there was that. There are those two things that happened. We hit 14 subscribers, which is very exciting. And then this happened earlier today, so technically I could throw it in with the regular ramble stuff, but I'm gonna throw it in now just because it's kind of, I don't know. It's kind, I feel kind of weird talking about this, but I think it needs, I don't know, I need to. Alright, where, let's see, okay, somebody, channel called Artist One Up, they left a comment that literally just says Jeffrey Epstein. Okay, so I debated this and debated this and debated this. I'm going to delete this comment. Apologies if you are one of the 14 subscribers. I don't think you are. If you are, I'm really sorry. But, like, I feel like it's a troll comment. I don't know, because everybody, for the most part, has sent, like just, like, support comments or, like, feedback comments or, like, this doesn't really seem like it literally just says Jeffrey Epstein. Like, I don't... And, like, look, I'm not trying to, like, silence anybody from commenting stuff, but, like, I don't know. It feels like a troll comment you'd see on a live stream. So I am moderating my comment section. Not to say that you all can't put non-related comments in the comment section. You know what I mean? This just is a weird comment. And I just wanted to, like, address that, like, I don't know. If I see weird comments like this, this, I'm gonna remove it. I'm not trying to, like, silence anybody or trying to upset anybody by deleting their comment. I hope you all can understand and aren't deeply hurt on behalf of this person who commented Jeffrey Epstein 3 hours ago. So we're getting live removal right now. Sorry about that. Friend, person, viewer, I don't... Okay. Sorry, I got, like, way off topic. One last thing before we do day events. It looks like the ramble, not the ramble I did yesterday, the depression episode, but the ramble I did the day before that, which inevitably devolved into depression stuff. But before that, like, I was talking about my day and, like, talking about Dispatch, and I was like, please go play Dispatch. And I was really bummed out yesterday that the views were, like, not there, because I was upset that, like, nobody got to hear me, like, talk about it and be excited. The video now has 18 views, so I don't know where they came from. I don't know if it's any of you or if it's just random people finding it. Assuming they watched that far, maybe they didn't. That makes me really happy, and I hope that they got that far, or you all got that far. I got to hear me talk about how great that game is. I don't know. It makes me really happy that the views specifically for that video, and hopefully they got to that part, went up, just because, I don't know. I want everybody to hear how great that game is. I will most definitely be talking about it more when more of the game comes out on Wednesday. Heads up. I feel like to that effect there was... Oh, yeah, okay. Last YouTube stat thing. So I noticed... Let me see. Was it on yesterday's video? Or maybe it was just... maybe it was the 18 view one. Let me see. Okay, so or maybe it was... I was just... Oh wait, I was looking at, like, my general analytics, I think. So yeah, like, my last 28 days here, I've had 3 views come from Discord. I don't know what to make of this. To the best of my ability, because I, like, does that mean somebody linked my video in a Discord or something? Because, like, this channel is not linked on my Discord account. That said, my Twitter is linked on it, and there's a link to the channel in my Twitter bio. Would that count as going through Discord if you went to Twitter through Discord and then got to hear through that? But I feel like that would say Twitter. I don't know. So you can say, yeah, 3 viewers came from Discord somehow. Or 3 views or what? I don't know. I just think that's neat, I guess. In fact, it happened within the last 7 days, not specifically 28 days. I don't know. That's just interesting. I wonder, like, how that works. Okay. It has been almost 10 minutes. I have gone severely off topic, although that's the whole point of a ramble. I just talk about, like, random stuff. Let me now actually get on topic and talk about today's events. Now that you've all waited 10 minutes So first thing is first, I woke up once around like 5 something. Like I said earlier, I read that comment, thought I was like hallucinating it. I went back to bed. I woke up again around like 8:30. And then realized that comment was very much real. I replied to it and I told them, I'm glad you like it. I woke up and I was very mad because I had a dream where my bestie was back and she like texted me a bunch, and like she was back and she like texted me on everything to make sure that I would see the messages. And I woke up and I thought it was real. I was so mad. Like I was furious. I was like, my bestie is back, and she wasn't back. I'm so mad. I miss my best friend. I laid in bed until about 11-ish, I think. I got dressed, and then I had a pack of cheese crackers, which I'm pretty sure you've all heard me talk about a handful of times at this point. They're the orange square ones with cheese in the middle. They are objectively better than the peanut butter ones. And then I worked a bit on the quantum computing assignment that is due in like 2 weeks. I think it's 2 weeks from today. So I made some really good progress. That said, I'm stuck. There's an error. I don't know how to fix it. So I emailed the graduate teaching assistant. I sent him a picture of the error. I was like, "Hey, is this something you could fix? Tell me how to fix without having us needing to meet. Have you seen it before? If we do need to meet, just let me know, and I'll virtually meet with him." But I said, still, I've made some pretty decent progress. I'm on section 2 of 3, and I'm on part 3 of 4 of section 2. So I made some pretty decent progress. All things considered, since it's still 2 weeks till due. So then I went to math class, and honestly, my brain didn't deviate too much today for once in math. It did a little bit, but not enough to the point where I remember it. And we're now having a depressing episode. For once, it was okay. Then I went back to my room and I worked a little more on the assignment. And then I did my math homework that got posted today. And then I had some Reese's pretzels for snacks. So my 2 meals were cheese crackers and peanut butter chocolate pretzels. The Reese's pretzels, by the way, are not the best thing. They're really good. Highly recommend them for a snack. They're not healthy, but also health is never, or calories and healthy whatnot, has never been a concern of mine. It probably should be, because I'm not the skinniest person on the planet. But also I'm not morbidly obese. Not that there's anything wrong with being a bigger person. Oh my god, Jesus, I feel I don't know, I'm worried this is gonna come out wrong just by the fact, I don't know. The point of the thing is, me and calories, I don't care. I just eat what I want. Sorry. So then, the plan originally was to work on stuff, and then around 4:25, 4:30, 4:15, I was going to go on campus and try this sub place that I'd never had before. But I was working on the quantum computing assignment. This is actually where I got stuck. And I ended up working past till when they closed. So then I went to the hangar and I got a burger with the egg on it and mozzarella sticks. And I noticed they're opening a new food place on the 29th that's gonna serve ramen. I'm very excited about that. So Wednesday I have math class, and I typically, sometimes I go get lunch. So I think I will most definitely get lunch on Wednesday, and I will try out this new ramen place, because I am very much excited. I love ramen. It's very good. It's one of my comfort foods. You cannot be sad when eating ramen noodles. I mean, you can be. I've done it before, but it's very hard to do. Let's see what else. So yeah, I went and ate dinner, and then I came back here, and I tried to troubleshoot the air some more, didn't work. That is when I ended up sending an email. I know I told you guys a little bit out of order. And then I've mostly just been playing Dead by Daylight. Oh, also, I'm slowly working my way through episode 4 of season 2 of The Fear the Walking Dead. I'm still not totally into the show. I'm hoping it gets better. Just the characters are so dumb. Yeah, I've been playing Dead by Daylight because there were new challenges for the Halloween event. So I was doing those and unlocking stuff, leveling up the battle pass, that kind of stuff. Then hopped in the shower, and I think I've talked about this before. One of my suite mates, who I share a bathroom with, like, he just leaves his towel on the floor sometimes. And typically I try to just like, if I have to go on it, I have to go on it, or I'll try to go around it or whatever. But, like, he sticks it in a way that, like, it's literally, like, in front of my door. So, like, today I just couldn't get around it. I stepped on it. Like, I'm barefoot. Stepped on it. It was damp. That was terrifying. It was gross and nasty. So I grabbed the end that was closest to my door, and I, like, tossed it over their end so it would, like, fold up a little bit and only be on their side. Who knows? Maybe they'll get angry and they'll come knocking on my door and be like, Joe, why did you do that? To that I say, this is gross. You shouldn't leave your stuff in the bathroom floor, especially if it's a damp towel hanging up like a normal person. That's gross. You know, just, I don't know. Maybe you're all sitting there like, Joe, they're in the right, you're in the wrong, and I'm going to get canceled. Who knows? Yeah, but then I got out of the shower and I started the ramble. So yeah, we are basically all caught up. And a reminder, my mom is visiting tomorrow. We're gonna go see the Chainsaw Man movie. Because she's visiting, the ramble will most definitely be up later than it typically is. Might even be up around 11, like this one will be. Heads up. Oh, also, after I got off the ramble with you guys, I think it was after. There is a person on Twitter who I follow. She is a trans creator, trans woman, Twitter influencer, poster, person. You know what I'm trying to say. And so she she has been, like, sending, like, voice messages of, like, affirmation to, like, other trans people, and she sent me one yesterday and, like, followed me back, and it just made me feel really good, and it was awesome. And I forgot to talk about that. But I think that's everything. So I am going to go ahead and wrap it up here. Just because I think I've talked about everything I want to talk about. The TA did just email me back, so once I wrap this up, I'm going to respond to him about the project, and then I will put this up. So it'll be a bit longer, but it should be up shortly. But as always, if you liked what you're listening to, hit like, leave feedback in the comments below, subscribe, and turn on post notifications to stay up to date on things I post. Follow me on Twitter if you feel so inclined to do so for extra posts. Link is in the description. As always, your support means the world to me. I love you all. I'll be back tomorrow with another ramble. I'm all out of whack. But most importantly, I miss my bestie more than anything else, especially after that dream that made me think she was back and now she's not. I'm bummed about that, but I'll be back tomorrow with another ramble. Until then, bye.